Hello guys, you're welcome to this class. In this class, I'm going to show you how you can use the Upwork Desktop app to track your hourly contracts. And I told you in the previous classes that for you to be able to track the hours that you work with clients and then bill those hours to clients, you need an app called the Upwork Desktop app. So I'm going to take you to my screen to show you how you can download this app and then also how you can use this app. So let's head straight to my screen and I'll show you exactly how to do this. So as you can see on my screen here, to download the Upwork Desktop app, you can just go to Google and then search for Upwork Desktop app, just like you are seeing me do now. Now you want to use the very first link you see here that has the support.upwork.com. Actually, the desktop app is an official app from Upwork, so you'd have to download it directly from Upwork themselves. So you can just click on this first one here that says install the Upwork Desktop app. Now you can see it, so it took us to the official Upwork website where we can get it from. So now, depending on the operating system that you use, if you are using a Windows operating system or a Mac or Linux, you can just select it here and then download the app. You can see for the Windows here, it asks you to click on this, download the app here, and then you download the app. But I'm not going to download the app myself because I already have the app installed on my system. The installation process is very smooth. It's pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to quickly take you to the app so you can actually see how the app looks like and how you can use it. So let's head straight to the app. So as you can see on your screen, this is the Upwork Desktop app. Once you install it on your system, this is how it is going to look like. As you can see now on this app, you can see that you have the current session here shows 0 hours, and you can see under here where we have today, you have 0 hours, and then you are seeing a weekly limit here of 40 hours. Now, this will only appear on your desktop app if you have an existing hourly contract. Now, please keep in mind that the Upwork Desktop app was actually designed to track the hours that are being recorded within an hourly contract on Upwork. So you can see here it's written memo. Now, when you work using this desktop app, what it does is that it automatically captures your work screen every 10 minutes. It captures every 10 minutes. So before you start the tracking, please ensure that you fill in this memo. Now, when you click on it, it's going to appear just like you are seeing it on the screen right now. And you are going to type in what it is you are working on. So let's say, for example, you want to design a website for a client and he has given you access to the domain and you want to install WordPress and the other things. So what you do here is you just type in installation of WordPress. Okay. Now this is to tell Upwork that this is what you are doing at this point in time. Now the reason why you must do this is if it happens that the client raises a dispute for this particular work, Upwork is going to check this memo that you are writing here and then compare it to the screenshots that is being taken by the app to ensure that the work tallies with the description you have given right here. Now, please, you don't have to fill up the whole space. Just type a little heading that gives a direction of the work you're actually working on. And then you can now click on this, which says Start Tracking. Now, when you click on this, Upwork is going to capture every window that you visit on your PC during the time that this app is tracking the work on your system. So please also keep that in mind. And like I told you, it's going to capture the window of your system every 10 minutes. Now that's for that. I'm not going to click on start tracking because this is like an active contract and I don't want to track anytime here. If I should track anytime here, they are going to bill the clients for the time I actually track. So I'm just going to cancel this. And the next thing I want to show you is this part here. Now on this part, you can see the latest screen capture. Now it's going to show you all of the screen captures that are being done. The latest one would appear on this section, or rather segment you are seeing right now. And now there is another part, these two parts here where you have the view work diary and the add manual time. I'm going to explain the add manual time and then I'll explain the work diary for you. Now for the add manual time, now there is a provision on hourly contract that enables you to be able to add manual time. Manual time means that if, for example, you have an hourly contract for 10 hours limit in a week and then you worked for just 7 hours and you feel like you need to add more hours that you did not properly track, you can actually add them using the manual time, but then you can only add the number of hours within the hourly limits that was given to you on that contract, or rather agreement. But the downside to adding manual time is if there is a dispute, the moment the client raises a dispute, Upwork is going to clean out the manual time you added. So like I told you, the Upwork hourly payment protection only covers the time that was properly tracked using this app, as you can see. Now the next one here is the work diary. So concerning the work diary, I'm going to quickly show you where you can access that on your profile. Now, if you click on the button which showed on the desktop app, as you saw when I was in the Upwork Desktop App, it's going to bring you to this part of the profile I'm about to show you. So this is the dummy account we created in the previous video. And from here, I'm going to show you how the work diary looks like. So when you come to your profile here, just type upwork.com and then you log in. When you come to your profile, you're going to see find work, my jobs. Now, just come to my jobs, don't click on it. It's going to give you a drop down where you have my jobs, all contracts, work diary. So click on work diary here. Now, the work diary here is supposed to be empty because we have not tracked any work using this profile. So when you track jobs, now when I'm saying track, the Upwork Desktop app is going to be tracking the jobs, and it will be taking the screenshots of every 10 minutes you are working on that particular job. Now, each of those screenshots would appear in this section called the work diary. So basically, this is how the work diary looks like. So guys, to be able to access the work diary, all you have to do is come to your profile. As you can see on the screen, this is the one of the dummy profiles that I created. Now on this page here, now for newly created profiles, you are going to see this message here that says congratulations, you are now part of Upwork. Everyone would see that. Now, but we are here because I want to show you how the work diary actually looks like. So we'll come to, we'll just quickly wait for this to load up. Now, we are not going to use this find work. Just take your mouse to where you have my jobs, and then don't click on my jobs. Just wait. It's going to give you this 3 drop down here. We are going to click on work diary. So when we click on the work diary, just quickly wait for that to open up. When we click on the work diary, it's going to show us this page you are seeing right now on the screen. Now you can see that you have not started any contracts yet. Now the reason why this is empty is simply because this is a new profile and we have not tracked any job at all. Now please keep in mind, when you are using the Upwork Desktop app, it actually tracks the job you are doing and it takes a screenshot of your window every 10 minutes. Now all of those screenshots will appear in this section called the work diary. So basically, this is how your work diary looks like. Now keep in mind, you can also use that link that appears on the Upwork Desktop app to get to this point of your profile, or you simply come to your profile you come to my jobs like I did and you click on work diary. Now also keep in mind that your clients have access to all of the jobs that are being done, and the way you are seeing it on the work diary is the same way they will see it on the work diary in their own profile. So please try as much as possible not to abuse the hourly contracts when working with clients. So that is how the Upwork work diary looks like in every Upwork profile. So now back to our Upwork Desktop app. Please, editor, always remove this. Thank you. Now back to our Upwork Desktop app. I've showed you the work diary. I've showed you adding of manual time, and then the downside to adding manual time. Now something else I want to show you is this. When you click on this, you can view all of the contracts you are currently working on. Editor, please cover the names of the clients here. You can leave the job open, but just cover the names of the clients. Now, as you can see on the list of contracts, it's going to show all the list of the hourly contracts that you have. So if it's just one hourly contract you have, it's going to appear here. If you have multiple hourly contracts, they are all going to appear here. And then when you want to track the job for each of these contracts, you can just easily come here. You click on the particular job you want to track and you want to work on, and then it will start tracking that job. Now, please don't forget, you should always write your memo and ensure that all of the activities you are doing is related to that particular job, as this is going to protect you if you run into any dispute with that particular client. So guys, that is all about the Upwork desktop app and how it works. I'm going to see you guys in the next video.